Good evening, this is Rashad Mitchell coming to you live from my YouTube channel as I continue on my part series. The week that was, college football's history and review, the 1994 college football season. I will continue on with the week that was for week 5 of October 16th, 1954. But on October 15th, day before Saturday, October 16th, Miami played Mississippi State. And Miami beat Mississippi State 27-13 on a Friday. Had to be October 15th, 1954. So Miami line held at its 8-yard line early in the first quarter after Mississippi State fullback Charles Dinky Evans raced 51 yards. But it took second units to break into scoring column. So backup quarterback Mario Bonofiglio scooted 19 and 28 yards respectively to set up the 7-0 Hurricanes lead. The Maroons came right back on a 70-yard trip, topped by quarterback Bobby Collins' 18-yard pass to halfback Art Davis. So halfback Jim Harness scored from 2-yard line, and end kicker Clovis McKissick tied it at 7-7 in most unusual way. With conversion snap hopped up into McKissick's arms, and he alertly swept right in for tying point. So Miami turned to power of fullback Don Bossler, who had 78 yards on 15 carries, and the touchdown. Halfback Gordon Malloy had 77 yards and 16 carries to build long all-run drives in second and third quarters that netted a 27 edge. Malloy injected clinching 71-yard touchdown for a punt return early in the fourth quarter with blocked by quarterback Carl Garrigus. But thick halfback Joe Silvery aced Miami subs for late game 22, 18, and 13 yards before Davis made a 6-yard touchdown. Next, Boston College beat Fordham 21-7 as Hurricane Hazel postponed Friday game to Saturday at New York's Polo Grounds, where Boston College got scared from Fordham being held in 7-7 deadline until the fourth quarter. Rams paraded 48 yards to BC 26 early in the fourth quarter, only to stall later on losing possession at Eagles' 34-yard line. Latter failure launched 66-yard trip by Boston College to the deciding touchdown. Big play came on fullback kicker Dick Gallardi's 49-yard run to Fordham's 8-yard line. Gallardi scored on a 3-yard run. He kicked conversion for 14-7 lead with 5:40 to left. Halfback Eddie De Silva added late touchdown for the Eagles. Pittsburgh beat number 9 Navy 21-19. Pitt athletic director, former Navy All-American back Tom Hamilton took Panthers coaching reins from Allen Red Dawson, whose heart trouble sent him permanently out of pressure cooker of coaching. So Hamilton whipped winless Panthers into a frenzy against his old team, unbeaten midshipmen. Little used Pitt quarterback halfback Corny Salvatore. Salvatore was promoted to starting quarterback to score twice and throw a 23-yard touchdown pass to halfback Henry Ford. By halfback kicker Bagger Mary's 3 conversions ultimately spelled difference for the Panthers. Navy scored for 6-0 lead in the first 3 minutes after profitable recovery by Ron Beagle of onside opening kickoff, which led to fullback Joe Contuzzo's bullish 1-yard touchdown run. Quick interception by guard linebacker George Texter put Tars at Pittsburgh 34-yard line. Henry Navy advanced to first down at 10-yard line, but Panthers halfback defensive back Richie McCabe made game's key play, stopping halfback Bob Craig on fourth down at 3-yard line. Third then turned as Pitt went on a 97-yard drive that spilled over into the second quarter. Key play leading to Salvatore's 1-yard touchdown run was his 54-yard pass to tall end Fred Glatz at Navy 33-yard line. The Middies quarterback Dick Eachard, who although he threw a 25-yard touchdown pass in the fourth quarter, would lose his job to George Welsh in this game, soon lost fumble to Glatz on guard Harold Hunter's sack at Navy's 37-yard line. Salvatore pitched his touchdown pass and Pitt led 14-6, 3 minutes to the second quarter. West Virginia, the number 14 team in the country, beat the number 9 Penn State Nittany Lions 19-14. As Mountaineers coach Art Lewis tapped 7 minutes to play 60 minutes. Coach Art Lewis of the West Virginia Mountaineers tapped 7 minutes to play 60 minutes, including star tackle Bruce Bosley, guard Gene Beef Lamone, and quarterback Freddie Wyant, future NFL referee. Nittany Lions took 7-6 lead in the second quarter on quarterback Don Bailey's 24-yard strike. Halfback Ron Yonker to trump West Virginia quarterback Wyant's 1-yard push around across touchdown after 41-yard drive. So on Penn State's next series that started at his 14-yard line, halfback Lenny Moore sparkled with runs of 40. Halfback Lenny Moore sparkled with runs of 40 and 15 yards and scored on an 8-yard flanking dash. So Mountaineers vainly had threatened twice from inside Penn State's 11-yard line in the first half, and did again when Bill Hillen fell on Yonkers' third quarter fumble at Mount Nittany 35-yard line. Spilling into early fourth quarter, another unsuccessful march by Mounties died at 10-yard line. West Virginia University would not be denied on next possession as it rallied for 68 yards to pull within 14-12 on Wyant's twisting 15-yard touchdown dash up the middle. So Wyant ran twice, opened a 51-yard drive toward making touchdown that was scored by halfback Dick Nicholson on pass from Wyant. Nicholson shook off 2 tacklers and fell across goal line and arms of defensive back Moore. The shutout was performed by Maryland, 33-0, having rough time defending its national title so far. 1954, Maryland finally returned to home turf. Terrapins guard George Palahunik set tone by nailing Tar Heels halfback Lynn Bullock at 11-yard line on opening kickoff. Halfback Ronnie Waller took California's punt out by punter Lynn Fry at North Carolina 40-yard line, skipped to 29-yard line. Maryland fullback Dick Bilski threw terrific block, then battered line 3 times, including 11-yard touchdown. In second quarter, Tar Heels threatened that Terps 31-yard line where University of North Carolina guard Jimmy Neville fell on an errant pitch out, but Palahunik and center linebacker John Irvine combined to take ball away from North Carolina's quarterback Doug Farmer. Carolina never saw Maryland territory again. Bilski was bulwark of third quarter drive, and in Russ Dennis had 44-yard catch to set up Waller's 5-yard touchdown run. Maryland subs scored a trio of touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Number 18 Army beat number 6 Duke by a score of 28-14. Number 18 Army beat number 6 Duke 28-14 as Hurricane Hazel ripped through North Carolina Friday, and Army Cadets threw second punch with their first football successful across Mason-Dixon line, while backfield stars halfback Tommy Bell and fullback Pat Ubel with few Army surged to 378 yards. Russian opening scoring spot was lit by backups, notably halfback Pete Lash, who slashed for 15-yard touchdown run in second quarter. Cadets quarterback Pete Van, who was sneaking for touchdowns in the third quarter and fourth quarters, lofted 58-yard pass to end Don Hollander to set up halfback Mike Ziegler's 5-yard touchdown sweep. Quiet for long stretch, Duke stormed back to within 21-14 on 63 and 36-yard marches in third and fourth quarters. As halfback Bernie Blaney and Bob Pascal scored for Devils. Duke's failed fourth down gamble at his 16-yard line led to Van's clinching touchdown. Florida State beat North Carolina State by a score of 13-7 as the punts played a big role in the outcome of a chilly night game in Raleigh, North Carolina. NC State halfback George Beatty punted 64 yards to edge of Florida State goal line in the second quarter. The Seminoles fullback punter Pat Verspril punted out to Wolfpack 47-yard line, and Wolfpack quarterback Eddie West capped 53-yard drive for 7-0 lead. So Beatty lost fumble at own 24-yard line in the third quarter to FSU tackle Al Macau Owiki. Florida State quarterback Harry Massey found in Jimmy Lee Taylor for 10-yard touchdown to pull within 7-6. So NC State defense held its own 3-yard line in fourth quarter. But when in punter John Lowe's punt was blocked by Evershoe and Ronnie Schomburger, Massey's touchdown pass won it. Number 19 Georgia Tech beat Auburn 14-7. Special team of Georgia Tech, its bevy of 150-pound halfbacks scored both touchdowns. Jimmy Thompson on a 55-yard dart in first quarter and Johnny Minger on 19-yard sprint early in third quarter. Auburn got break on guard Chuck Maxime's fumble recovery at Tech 40-yard line fourth quarter, but tackles were stopped by end zone fumble recovered by Engineers fullback linebacker Johnny Hunsinger. Auburn earned 231 yards against Georgia Tech defense, led by center linebacker Larry Morris and guard linebacker Franklin Brooks. Much of it came too late, as Auburn fullback Joe Childress burst over with 52 seconds left to conclude a 66-yard touchdown advance. The Tigers lost 13 straight to the Yellow Jackets. Florida beat Kentucky 21-7. Opportunistic Florida defense was critical to its victory. The Wildcats started fast with 73-yard spurt off opening kickoff, leading to a short touchdown run by quarterback Bob Hardy. After Gators traveled 63 yards after the ensuing kickoff to end Welton Lockhart's takeaway touchdown catch from Kentucky defensive back Don Nidowski in end zone. Hardy's passes and runs moved Cats 83 yards in second quarter, but Florida tackle Buster Hill tipped pass into hands of fullback defensive back Bob Visser at 9-yard line. So the Gators halfback Jackie Simpson caught two passes on a 45-yard touchdown drive that ended 1 minute into the second quarter. University of Florida guard John Barrow fell on Hardy's fumble in the third quarter. Simpson's consequential 6-yard touchdown run was helped by halfback Bob Davis' 17-yard dash and fullback Joe Brodsky's 15-yard blast. Halfback defensive back Bob Smith made two of University of Florida's 3 interceptions in the fourth quarter to protect its 21-7 advantage. Shot was performed by Alabama as Alabama beat Tennessee by a score of 27-0. Quarterback Albert Elmore stepped in for the injured Bart Starr, lifted Alabama to its largest victory margin in Knoxville to date. Also, it was Crimson's Tide first win over Volunteers since 1947. Elmore rushed for 107 yards and whipped 3 touchdown passes caught by halfbacks Bobby Luna and Cokie Thorpe and Nick Germanos. With Tide ahead 7-0 in third quarter on 11-yard Elmore to Luna second quarter pass. Tennessee sophomore tailback punter Johnny Majors, who had 3 interceptions passing, filling in for injured Jimmy Wade, punted from deep in his territory, and Luna returned it to Volunteers' 29-yard line. Elmore's 22-yard run set up his short touchdown pass to Thorpe. In fourth quarter, Tennessee scored on tailback Bobby Bringle's pass, but penalty nullified it. Bringle tried again. Defensive back Thorpe picked it off at the 4-yard line and thrillingly raced 96 yards to score on an interception return. Number 4, Ohio State beat number 13, Iowa, 20-14. Number 4, Ohio State beat number 13, Iowa, 20-14. As Ohio State pounded out touchdown drives of 61, 72, and 64 yards to keep first place in Big Ten. But early going, Bucks had a rough time because Iowa halfback defensive back Earl Smith authored a 67-yard interception touchdown return, second pickoff of quarterback Dave Leggett in Ohio State's opening 2 possessions. But after Smith's long touchdown in the first quarter, Ohio State tied it 7-7. As halfback Bobby Watkins powered from 1-yard line and 12 straight run. Watkins. 19-yard run and being interfered with at Hawks 5-yard line by quarterback defensive back Jerry Reichchild in second quarter contributed to 72-yard advance that capped by Leggett's touchdown sneak. So Ohio State led 14-7 at halftime. Smith authored on another long distance call in third quarter. He gathered in punt, raced 75 yards to score, but Bucks answered within Dick Brubaker's 13-yard touchdown catch, trailing 20-14 in the fourth quarter. Hawkeyes threatened twice. but were blunted at Ohio State 11-yard line after 76-yard drive as Reichel overshot halfback Eddie Vincent all along in the end zone. Moments later, Iowa drive lacked inches at 5-yard line after a 29-yard drive. So in dominating fourth quarter, Iowa permitted Buckeyes only 4 plays during 13 minutes after the Hawkeyes took possession, 1 minute into the last stanza, when they relinquished ball within smelling distance of Iowa State goal line with 1:08 to go. Number 2, Wisconsin beat number 5, Purdue by a score of 20-6. Badly outplayed, Wisconsin trailed 6-0 at halftime on Purdue quarterback Lindorf's short touchdown pass to gigantic end Lamar Lundy at end of an 88-yard drive. The Badgers rallied behind 2 long runs by quarterback Jim Miller, which set up a pair of scores for 13-6 lead. The Boilermakers threatened to tie it in the fourth quarter, but Badgers halfback defensive back Billy Lowe picked off Dawson's pass, cut back across the field, and went 98 yards to a thrilling and clinching touchdown return. The shutout was performed by Colorado 20-0, as for Colorado fullback John the Beast Valiant rushed for 109 yards and 19 carries for nation's leading seasons to date, total of 568 yards. Iowa State fullback counterpart Max Burkett was smothered by Buffalo's defense. Colorado overcame early loss, fumble at their 42-yard line, launched 15-play drive from their 23-yard line later in the first quarter. It led to touchdown runs run by fullback Emerson Wilson. Colorado's next touchdown by tailback Homer Jenkins came at the end. Wally Mertz fell on fumble by Cyclones halfback Bruce Alexander at Iowa State 45-yard line. Valiuk made himself noticeable on second quarter touchdown trip as he ran 10 and 20 yards. Second carry coming out of rare Colorado appearance in the T formation. Buffaloes led 14-0 at halftime. Sent tailback Carroll Hardy on neat reverse for 25-yard touchdown run early in the fourth quarter. And finally, number 3 UCLA shut out and blew out Stanford 72-0. Not since Stanford lost 1901 Rose Bowl by a score of 49-0 to Michigan had Stanford been beaten so badly. Amazingly, pass defense of number 3 UCLA obtained more return yards, not 218 yards on 8 interceptions, than yards gained by Stanford's vaunted passing offense. Bruins tailback Sam Brown added 2 touchdowns on electrifying punt returns as he set a new conference game record with 3 punt returns for 132 yards. Tailback defensive back Primo Villanueva gave UCLA its start with 2 interceptions of Stanford quarterback John Brody, who threw 5 interceptions, each leading to touchdown. Fullback Bob Davenport bounced off Stanford linebackers and churned 33 yards for the opening touchdown. Wingback Jim Decker ran reverse for a 64-yard touchdown. Later in the first quarter, Villanueva ran for 2 touchdowns for 27-0 halftime lead and passed 27 yards to end Rami Loud in the first minute of third quarter for 33-0 edge. So it would be until 1997 that UCLA would earn victory margins so large. So that concludes a look at the week that was, the games that were played during the week 5 of the October 16th. The game was played on October 15th, 1954, Miami and Mississippi State. Look at the AP polls as of October 18th. Oklahoma was number 1, followed by Wisconsin at number 2, number 3 UCLA, number 4 Ohio State, number 5 Mississippi, number 6 Notre Dame, number 7 Arkansas, Minnesota, number 8 Army, number 9, 10 West Virginia, Colorado, number 11 Alabama, 12 Purdue, 13 Virginia Tech, 14 Georgia Tech, 15 Miami, 16 Southern California, 17 Florida, 18, 19 Duke, Texas Christian, 20. So that concludes a look at the week that was. College football's history and review. The 1954 college football season. And hope you enjoyed it. Everything I talked about. Subscribe, like, comment, do whatever you can to support the channel. That includes week 5. Tomorrow I do week 6 of October 23rd, 1954. So continue to move forward in this, looking at the season, the games that we play. So hope you enjoyed the content. Again, subscribe, like, comment. Until then, talk to you tomorrow.